There's a box upon my shelf tonight, filled with pages I've kept out of sight. Words I wrote when the world felt new. Every line somehow leads to you. Some were written on rainy days, some while watching sunsets fade away. Tiny pieces of a younger heart, trying to say what I couldn't start. I always thought there'd be more time to tell you everything on my mind, but life kept moving like it always does, and silence slowly became enough. Now the years have come and gone, yet these feelings still live on, like an old song softly playing low in a room nobody knows. Letters I never sent to you still carry words that remain true. Every page holds a piece of my heart, even though we're worlds apart. All the things I couldn't say still find their way onto the page, and every line reminds me of a quiet and unforgettable love. I remember that October night, city lights and moonlit skies. You were talking about your dreams, and I was lost in what they meant to me. There were moments I should have stayed, moments I should have found the courage to say how your smile could light the darkest room, how your presence made my worries bloom into hope. But fear can be a stubborn friend, convincing hearts to just pretend. And before I knew, the seasons changed, leaving only memories behind. Though our roads went different ways, I still visit those golden days, like turning pages of a favorite book and finding all the places you once stood. Letters I never sent to you still carry words that remain true. Every page holds a piece of my heart, even though we're worlds apart. All the things I couldn't say still find their way onto the page, and every line reminds me of a quiet and unforgettable love. Some feelings live beyond goodbye, like stars that linger in the sky. And if somehow these pages flew across the years and back to you, I hope you'd read them with a smile and stay with them a little while. Letters I never sent to you still carry dreams we once knew. Though time has carried us apart, you'll always have a place within my heart. Every page is a photograph of moments that still make me laugh, and every memory shining through feels like a conversation with you. Tonight I'll place them back once more inside the box beside the door. Not because I've forgotten you, but because some beautiful memories don't need to be sent. to be true. Letters I never sent still belong to you. I found your old message tonight, hidden beneath the city lights. A simple link, a favorite tune, sent on a quiet afternoon. I pressed play and suddenly the years unfolded gracefully, like pages turning in the wind, bringing yesterday back again. The melody felt soft and slow, like a place we used to know. Every note seemed to carry through little pieces of me and you. Funny how a song can stay long after people drift away. The last song on your playlist still plays inside my mind, like a photograph in motion, frozen somewhere in time. Every lyric, every line feels like a trace you left behind. And every time the music starts, it finds its way back to my heart. We used to share our favorite songs, the ones we'd sing all night long, building soundtracks for our days in our own imperfect ways. Some were hopeful, some were blue, some reminded me of you, and somehow every melody became part of our memory. Life moved on as life will do. New horizons came into view, yet certain songs refuse to fade, no matter how much time has changed, because music knows the way to bring forgotten moments back again. The last song on your playlist still plays inside my mind, like a photograph in motion, frozen somewhere in time. Every lyric, every line feels like a trace you left behind. And every time the music starts, it finds its way back to my heart. Maybe somewhere you're listening to songs that still remind you of summer nights and coffee cups, and all the dreams we built from love. Maybe music is where memories live, long after goodbye has been said, a place where moments never end, only learn to play again. The last song on your playlist still echoes through my soul, like moonlight on a river, forever softly flowing home. Every chord and harmony keeps a small part of history, and every time the music starts, I hear your laughter in the dark. The last song on your playlist acoustic guitar fading away, gentle piano textures, late night atmosphere. The song comes to an end, the silence slowly returns, but some melodies remain, playing quietly inside the heart forever, forever. Heard their stories play my part, yet in every laugh and every face I searched for something I couldn't replace. There were nights beneath foreign skies, watching constellations rising in the silence of the moon. I felt your presence in the room. Life kept turning page by page, adding wisdom at an age. But some feelings never lose their hue, they simply grow more beautiful. Time may change what we pursue, but it cannot erase the truth. Every road leads back to you, no matter where my footsteps move. Through every season, every mile, I carry your memory all the while. Like a compass pointing north, like the tide returning to the shore. No matter how far I travel through, every road leads back to you. Fingerstyle, acoustic guitar, expressive melodic phrases, hopeful and nostalgic tone. Maybe love is not about holding on, maybe it's knowing where you belong. Like a song returning to its refrain, or sunlight finding the window pane. And even if our paths don't meet, the journey still feels complete, because your love became the light, guiding me through every night. Every road leads back to you, to the dreams we once knew, to the warmth that still remains like sunshine after summer rain. Through every chapter yet to come, through every place beneath the sun, one truth stays faithful and true. Every road leads back to you. Every road, every mile, every memory leads back to you. Soft acoustic guitar fading away, gentle piano textures, golden sunset atmosphere. The road goes on, the seasons change, but some hearts always know the way back to where love grew. Back to you. Melting into gold, painting stories we once told. The evening breeze moved through your hair, like it was dancing without a care. We used to chase the fading light, holding on to summer nights, watching colors fill the sky as the day would say goodbye. Time felt slower in those days, lost inside the golden haze. Every moment felt so new, every sunset led to you. Some memories never disappear, they shine a little brighter every sunset brings me back to you and all the colors we once knew. The city changes day by day, but some feelings never fade away. Every evening when shadows fall, I still remember it all. The laughter underneath the sky, the quiet comfort of your eyes, the way we'd sit and simply be, letting the world move peacefully. Nothing lasts forever, it's true, but some moments carry through. Like photographs the heart protects, long after life moves to the next. And whenever daylight fades from view, the horizon softly speaks of you. Golden hour memories still glowing inside of me, like sunlight resting on the sea. You remain a part of every dream. Though the years have drifted by like clouds across an endless sky, every sunset brings me back to you and all the colors we once knew. That's the beauty of goodbye. Not every ending has to make us cry. Some loves become a gentle light, guiding us through every night. And though our paths no longer meet, the memory remains complete, like the final rays of a setting sun, still shining after day is done. Golden hour memories, living on so beautifully, like a painting time could